Hi, I'm Kyle Kraska, and this is Golf San Diego. Today we're soaring over the spectacular San Diego Country Club, one of the most naturally beautiful and challenging golf courses in all of Southern California. Boasting 117 years of rich history, its members and staff brim with pride in their nearby yet hidden gem.
I think it's fabulous, and I am so fortunate to be a member here.
The thing that I love about this golf course is that there is no signature hole. There is just so many really good holes, and there are no bad holes.
It's a natural golf course, it's a traditional golf course, has a lot of demand around the greens, so being able to hit a fine bunker shot, lob shots, it just really tests a lot of different areas of the game.
We've had club designers come in and say, there's not one thing I would change, because you cannot pay for those subtle undulations that you have in your rolling fairways.
Top notch. I mean, a 10 out of 10 all the time.
I go out every day thinking about the greens and the quality of the greens and making sure that they're rolling true and smooth. And I think that's what challenges the golfers here.
And that's why here at the San Diego Country Club, they like to say it's all about the golf. But when your round is complete, there's certain to be something extra special waiting just beyond the 18th hole.
Hello, I'm Mark Bruning, Executive Chef. Today, I'm going to show you one of our signature dishes.
Welcome to Golf San Diego, and
Welcome to San Diego Country Club.
hang on because we're taking flight on Golf San Diego right now.
Hi, and welcome to Golf San Diego. I'm Kyle Kraska. Today I'm going to show you this beautiful golf course, the San Diego Country Club, in a whole new way. I like to call it motion videography. We'll use all sorts of cool technology, high-definition cameras, even robotic helicopters to show you vantage points that, frankly, no one has ever seen before.
And today we've got the perfect backdrop, the San Diego Country Club. Established in 1897, but for 93 years now comfortably home here in San Diego's South Bay, where dramatic sunsets over the ocean blue Pacific are witnessed nearly every day. Just 15 minutes from downtown San Diego, it's a private club with less than 400 members, but with room at long last for perhaps a few more. Members who will share in this dramatic golfing lifestyle.
The golf course is fantastic. But what makes San Diego Country Club so great are the members here, the staff. It's a great place to play golf, and I never get tired of playing the golf course. Every day I love coming here and playing the golf course, and there's just a great group of people here that you want to come down and play a great golf course with.
Jack Aldrich has been the course superintendent for 14 years, and his greens, so meticulously crafted, are legendary. And to the staff, so is Jack.
He is the best that I know, and I've been in this business for 30 years.
You know, Jack Aldrich is the best. He keeps this course in such fine condition that we have people coming from other courses to look at it.
Really?
And to ask him how he does it. He's incredible. And he'll ask it, some days, I'll say, man, Jack, the greens are running so fast. Okay, I'll slow them down for you. For the women, usually.
Greens seem pretty smooth today. They're definitely firm. We'll need to put a little water on them tonight.
You're very proud of your greens. They're fast. Tell me about them.
Well, we consistently have them ranging from about a 12 to a 13, and that is the tour standard, where so many of our golfers that do aspire to be PGA professionals, they do come on out here and practice on these greens, because that's what they're going to be seeing if they do hopefully make the PGA Tour.
And they can challenge the best golfers in the world. Even Phil Mickelson stops by just shy of this time every year to prepare for the Masters.
Phil comes out here often right before the Masters because he says the greens are similar to Augusta, and it helps him to prepare.
On your way to these slick putting surfaces, you're unlikely to travel along many flat fairways. Rolling hills here are blanketed by endless undulation, creating character and a challenge at every turn.
And the fact that you never really have a flat lie out here. So I think that for for golfers, whether they're a new golfer or a more advanced golfer, I think it actually really brings a lot to their game and helps them improve a lot.
The course was created with donkey and plow. It wasn't heavy machinery, so what's so unique is that with some of the bounces that you will get, you're going to be in a different lie every single time.
And oh, you may have noticed these massive yet majestic white sand bunkers that pose an added touch of intrigue and beauty to this fabled course and challenge players of all skill levels.
The longtime members, the new members, we're all golfers out here, and we take the game seriously, but we're all just good people looking to have a really nice time when we come out and play. If you want a game, there's games out here to be had.
The main thing that makes it enjoyable for them is the 5 sets of tees we have. So the average player or below average player can play a green set of tees or a gold set, which is even further up. So it's fun for every type of player. If you hit it 300 yards off the tee or 210.
Even your 7-year-old, can he go on?
Even my 7-year-old Nicholas can do that. And he can hit it about 150, and he has a blast out here playing off the gold tees.
From young Nicholas to the most decorated member of the club, Hall of Famer Billy Casper, who got his start caddying here as a kid. It's an inspiring track that ranks among the best on the planet.
Yeah, Billy recently on the Golf Digest came up with his top 10 courses. He had us at number 5, Augusta was number 6.
How about that? Coming up next, we'll introduce you to PGA professional John Osborne, and he'll teach us how visualization can improve our putting game. And later on, how on earth are we getting these incredible aerial videos? We'll take you behind the scenes later on in the show.
Welcome back to Golf San Diego. Today visiting the beautiful 157-acre San Diego Country Club.
Hello, I'm John Osborne, 25-year PGA professional, and I'm here today to show you how to putt fast, undulating greens like we have here at San Diego Country Club. The key is to paint a picture. We see this putt, we understand the speed, it's 40 feet, it's downhill, back uphill, lots of break. Paint the picture in your mind, get over the ball, try to remember the picture, see the picture, hit the putt, watch the picture, match the putt. I'm going to set up over this ball. I see about 6 foot of break. I see the wide arc that it's going to go on, and I focus on hitting the ball with the proper speed so it holds the line and rolls up close to the hole. And that's the way you do it. Back to you, Kyle.
Haha, thanks, and very nicely done. John Osborne heads a staff of 6 professionals who cater to every golfer's individual needs. He's seen a lot in his 25 years of teaching and playing, and he knows what makes the San Diego Country Club stand out from all the rest.
Number one selling point for this golf course will always be the golf course. And the number one selling point on the golf course is probably the greens. They're fast, they're big, they're undulating, they're challenging, and no one ever masters them, so you can play it for life and never conquer it.
And while John relishes the notion that the course has no single signature hole, just 18 great ones, he's not without his favorite.
I would say number 7, short little par 4, 380 yards, 2 little bunkers down on the sides of the fairway, and you're hitting a 3-wood down there, 240 yards, leaving yourself a wedge in there. Simple little shot up to a little green that's very forgiving and pretty big. And you can make double there in a second.
Liz Benson is a former LPGA Tour pro and now the pro here at San Diego Country Club. And Liz, I know when you played professionally, you played out of this club.
I did.
And why did you pick the San Diego Country Club?
Well, I grew up in the area, but also this golf course has always had a great reputation for the quality of the course. The greens are impeccable. This course is always maintained in a championship condition, which I thought was the best training for my golf career.
Liz, I know there's an emphasis here at the club to really cater to women golfers and as far as instruction and things like that. Tell us about some of the programs.
Well, being a former LPGA player, I have a great interest in women golfers and helping them to enjoy the game and get better. So one thing we've started here is we have a monthly program where a couple times a month I have a group of ladies that get together. We offer an hour of instruction. Then the ladies, they do a lot like what the men do. They put all their balls in a hat, toss it up, and they form groups. And it's been a nice way for them to get to know one another and improve their games. And so all of a sudden you have women coming out that maybe they were working or raising kids or doing those things, and they didn't have the opportunity to start playing maybe when their husbands or significant others started playing. And all of a sudden they're interested, they're here, they want to learn, and we're here to help them enjoy this place.
Liz has enjoyed this lovely place for a long time, and here's one of her favorite holes.
One of my favorite holes would be hole number 3. It's a par 3, but what's neat about it is you're hitting down into a gully and you have bunkering on both sides of the hole, and it just demands everything you have from the tee. And so for me, I like it because it's very visually appealing, but also it's just a very challenging hole. And I think the average score around here, you'd have to look at our statistics and some of our championships, but I think it's over par for sure.
Oh my.
Hi, I'm Liz Benson. I'm a former LPGA playing professional, and today I'm going to help you get more accuracy with your chipping and pitching. We're going to place the ball back in our stance. We're going to lean the shaft of the club towards the target. See how my club face is very square? That's to take some loft off of it. Take a nice backswing, hold the finish. That's got a chance. And you might get it close enough to knock it in for par.
Coming up next, it's one of the most important yet most overlooked pieces of equipment in your golf bag. We'll tell you what it is and how to fix it from the guy who knows better than anyone else. Plus, we'll meet San Diego Country Club's executive chef, Mark Bruning, who'll show us how to prepare one of his signature dishes.
The last touch, we're going to have a mango aioli. And voila, there we have it. Beautiful spring and summertime salad. Delicious.
I love San Diego Country Club because of the people, it starts with the golf course for most folks, but for me, it starts with the people, the membership, the folks in the golf shop, the management, the restaurant is unbelievable. I tell them all the time, you guys need to open this up to everybody, and you would make a lot more money.
Hello, I'm Mark Bruning, executive chef. Today I'm going to show you how to make a sesame seared mahi-mahi soba noodle salad. We have our sesame seeds and our mahi-mahi cheeks. Hands are nice and warm here, and we're going to sear these up, do a little dredging. Heat down. Okay, getting a nice sear on here. There we go. Take those, flip them a little here. A couple flips. We're going to finish the oven for about 3 or 4 minutes until they're cooked perfectly, nice and juicy. The slaw is a combination of carrots and broccoli, a little bit of red cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, julienne red and green bell peppers, put a little bit of green onion in there, our house-made oriental dressing, give it a nice toss together. All this coming together. Some of the good stuff on top there. Keep our color going. Shiitake mushrooms, my favorite. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Yum. And on to salad. So we're going to top off with the Lutz bowl, which is beets microgreens, and the last touch, we're going to have a mango aioli on the mahi, bottom portion, just a little. And voila, there we have it. Sesame seared mahi-mahi cheeks with a soba noodle, vegetable slaw salad with our house dressing, and mango aioli. Bon appetit.
If you'd like to schedule a time to come by and witness the San Diego Country Club for yourself, call 619-422-8895 or visit san-diego-country-club.org.
One of the most important yet overlooked pieces in a golf bag would be the golf grip. We're lucky enough today to have the CEO and president of Lamkin Golf Grips, Bob Lamkin. Bob, good to see you.
Kyle, thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about golf grips and why golfers overlook them so much.
Well, it's interesting because golfers have had such great technology over the years with the way golf clubs have developed, but the grip seems to be lagging a bit behind in the importance of playing consistently in the game.
They say the most important part of your club is this because that's where you're hanging onto the golf club, and yet you look at golfers' grips and they're just worn and they're tattered.
Right, a lot of most of the golfers, they go out and they want to buy the new high tech and the latest and greatest, and that's all great, but the golf grip is the only connection to the golf club. So if it's actually worn or improperly sized, you're not going to get the full impact of the new product that you just bought.
And if you're using a worn golf grip, how does that affect the golf game? How many strokes are you losing in your golf game?
It increases the tension in the golf swing, in your forearms, in your hands. And what that does, it inhibits you from swinging freely. What happens is when the grip gets worn, you start choking here. Whenever you see this, or you see the whites in your fingers, what it does is it keeps you from actually turning, right?
Yep.
Because what you want to be able to do, it's like a tennis racket whip.
Yep.
You want to let it go.
Absolutely.
So with the light grip pressure, it allows you to get back and it allows you to generate the swing speed.
And instead they're white knuckling because
they're white knuckling, and the club is only going to here, right? But if you want to be from your elbows down, you want to have this thing where it's just nice and whippy in your hands, but you don't want to feel like you're losing the grip.
How often should someone change their golf grips?
I always say if you're playing once a week and you're practicing once a week, you should change your clubs once a year.
Okay.
It's because a round of golf is, you're using all the clubs in your bag and whatnot. But if you're practicing, there's a full bucket of balls right there, right?
Yeah.
So you're going through your bag. That's playing a round of golf.
Of course, yeah.
So
once a year you recommend
right,
new
once a year.
grips.
And during the course of the year, you should be maintaining your grips. Simple soap and water
Okay.
will work with this. Getting your clubs regripped is a matter of just going into your local pro shop or to your retailer. They can do them in 15, 20, 30 minutes. It's a very easy, low-cost fix to improve the consistency in your game.
When we come back with more Golf San Diego, how are we getting these amazing aerial videos? Well, you're going to meet the guys behind the magic, the guys of Aerial Media Pros. That's when we continue. Welcome back to Golf San Diego. You may have been wondering how on earth we're getting these amazing aerial videos. Well, here are the guys behind the magic. This is Patrick and Brian with Aerial Media Pros. And Patrick, this is like space age stuff.
It sure is, Kyle. This is some of the latest and greatest in technology and the capabilities of it. It just really takes it to a whole nother level. We have a blast flying these things. We'll go ahead and get the copter, make sure GPS and everything's working, get the satellites, do a pre-flight real quick, and then it'll be ready to go up in the air. All right, let go, Brian. Yeah. All right, lift off. How's that?
Cool, perfect. That's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Okay,
that was
cool.
Fantastic.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Got it?
We've been seeing these helicopters flying around today and they seem to move around a lot, yet the pictures are incredibly stable. How is that happening?
That's because of the gimbal systems that we have now. You notice this one's for the GoPro. This is a really fantastic copter. Gives you long flight time, but what everyone loves about it is no matter what happens, you notice how that camera stays nice and stable. So that's even in windy conditions, you know, your copter's moving around.
And the camera's not moving.
The camera's not moving. That's how we're able to capture that amazing shot.
For someone that sees these at home and watches you do this on television, can anyone at home do this?
Absolutely. We see the big copters here, but we also have little small ones, and these make great trainers because they have a built-in GPS system.
Okay.
So that makes it relatively easy for a brand new person to pick the copter up, get it off the ground, and if they get scared, they lose orientation, you can let go, and it'll just sit there and hover in position.
Gotcha.
So they're relatively really easy to learn on.
And we should make it pretty clear that as we've been shooting this today, the golf course has been empty. We have not been near any people or animals or anything like that. We've taken every precaution to make sure we were safe today.
Private closed course gives us the opportunity to do the shots that we need without endangering anybody or anything.
If there's a course or a product you'd like to see featured on a future episode of Golf San Diego, please call 770-580-4060. Or for details and a link to this and other courses, check us out on the web at golfsandiego.tv.
Well, that's not a bad way to end it here on 18. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Kyle Kraska, and we'll see you next time right here on Golf San Diego.
Congratulations to our winner of a round of golf for 4. Call this number by midnight to claim your prize.